Okay.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Callan. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Sorry.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
Uh-oh.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this person?
Oh god.
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Oh no. Not.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
The thing could have killed you and you're musing at its beauty, honestly.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat.
Oh yeah, she's a nymph. I forgot.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Thank you, Gortash, for being here. Yes, I think that really suits her, especially the okay, anyway. I really like how this outfit is looking on Dagmorraine.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, You've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. To Illithids, yes, he would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met.
Okay, sir.
To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden.
I mean, yes.
One that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Which is?
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Counsellor created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Counsellor was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Counsellor's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one archdevil supreme.
So he wants to reign over the hells.
Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
That's fair.
I am no mortal.
Sure.
And I do not fail.
Do you think he's voiced by the man who voices, why can't I think? Sheogorath. Because he kind of sounds like it, just a little.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist.
Interesting.
So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece.
Probably for good reason.
Raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme.
True.
They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit.
Fair.
But they'll be dead soon.
Yeah.
If you don't kill them, the elder brain will. It doesn't have feelings in
No.
the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry.
I agree.
It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side.
Yeah, that's my concern.
And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself.
Yeah.
He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
It's a big ask. I don't like any of these answers. I don't want to completely lose the option to make the deal. But I don't know that I want to make the deal. Give me just a second. Okay. Yeah.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world.
You won't ensure
And
that.
it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Yes.
Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them.
I mean, yeah.
And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. Anything that threatens our alliance, threatens our chances of defeating the Elderbrain. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the deal he offered you?
I'm not telling you.
I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
You're extremely rude.
And risk becoming enthralled to the Elderbrain. You wouldn't dare. I shall respect your privacy on this occasion.
Thank you.
But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an Elderbrain to destroy.
My feet.
No screw too loose, no door too elegant.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Okay.
Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
Well, thank you. Rock solid alibi. Thank you. I was like, I thought I had an invitation, and then like the thing stopped me and was like, no, you can't go in here. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh god.
Naughty, naughty, naughty little master. You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For one who fights with monsters should look to it that they themselves become a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You will inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Cool.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
Now, I assumed that that was the case based on what we've gone through, so I'm not surprised. However,
By eradicating your siblings, you are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But be wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are?
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Invitation from Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
I mean, I guess that's good.
Please, that beats the arc. He wasn't even hurt.
Lord Gortash is expecting.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
The house was on fire. You've been seeing the flames. We're still here.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Say is that the witness must have been mistaken.
I do want to go say hello, but I do worry that if I say hello, that may start something that I'm not prepared for. Oh, this is the prison. Who's in here? Someone's in here. Oh, that's just the passageway back up. Record of prisoners charged before the people of Baldur's Gate. Memorandum from the Honorable Lord Enver Gortash. Let no prisoner be released from neither their cell nor Worm's Rock without proper without my explicit consent. Presume every detainee an absolutist spy until they provide me substantial evidence to the contrary. Baldur's Gate must be kept secure. Name, Earspoon. Incident exposure. Status, absolved and released with prejudice on order of Lord Gortash. Otto-Ott, drunken and disorderly conduct, again. Detained. Counsellor Florrick, treason, sedition, incitement of discontent. Detained, awaiting execution.
If this isn't important, stepping stone.
It's important. It's very important.
With ease.
Thank you.
Don't be daft.
Some goddamn poetry right there.
I mean, I had to get at least a 2.
Secrecy above all.
What's the story? Light as air.
My faith protects me.
Let's march. Come on, let's go.
Let's have some fun. Silent as the grave.
What comes now? I see a way.
What now? What path lies before me?
Wanna dance? Shadow lag.
What a dork. Man, he's got quite the ponytail.
Hello, you. Quietly.
I need to concentrate. Need to tread softly.
So he's gonna walk over to that corner, I believe, on his next turn.
Taking my time in the shadows. Have to keep going.
Oh, fuck. No, he does turn. I didn't think I was allowed to be down here, which is why I was hiding. But if you're not gonna
I want to
do
have a
it,
word.
Yes.
How much further can I go?
I could go for a good meal. Whisper mode.
Good job, Garlic. You're doing great. Now, which cell has Florrick in it? I'm assuming. Yeah.
to do.
Have I been this way before?
He's too far gone. You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravenguard's husk.
Oh.
Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
I mean, my intimidation is higher. Yeah, I get a +5 from that. But I want to wait until the guard is gone. Hello, guard. Goodbye, guard. Thank you.
I'll give you credit. I'm drowning in tears, and you hold out a fist. Alder would have done the same. When the people need a miracle, he said, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
Hello, guard again. Sir, please leave. Thank you very much.
Hurry.
Okay. I will figure something out, man. Promise. I will not let you be executed. This is utterly ridiculous. I could probably pickpocket it off of the guard that's sleeping up front. But how? I don't particularly want to kill the other guards in this prison. However, if that is what it comes to, that is what it comes to. Unfortunate things. So we're gonna save before we try this out, because I have only just arrived at the city. Come here, my precious boy.
Very, very quiet. Fine. Move unseen. It's a mild class in here. You're coming with me.
Okay. Thank you.
Looking ahead.
Disconnect.
Never a dull moment.
It's just gonna be...
Moving in. What's up for discussion?
On your way.
Oh, yes. What's in here? Fulfillment. May I speak with you, sir?
What do you want?
Not your attitude.
You're the one pestering old men in cages.
Okay. Fine, I won't let you out then. You're gonna be a dick. So we're gonna wait till he walks all the way down here.
On the Worm's Rock. It's all that cruel he's became. He's hungrier than a farm hog.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
What? Astarion, send me the key. Okay, fine. Stole the key for nothing. Come on over here.
Free for the taking.
Where's our guard? Making his way downtown. Causing trouble. Up to nothing, sir. Just, you know, average day.
Don't touch me.
Oh, shush.
To the shadows.
Little princess. Can I want to pick it?
What the fuck?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well,
Keep
in it.
focused. We can talk once I'm free.
Don't be daft.
If not over, then through.
There is work
This
to
is
do.
not the intent. Counsellor Florrick. Let's see. Irresistible dance. Okay. Nice. We won't end your turn. Oh, I guess we'll have to. Now we'll end your turn. Wow.
Onward.
I forgot I made her a paladin, so now her fighting style is going to be a lot different. She's going to be a lot more powerful. I made her paladin cleric, yeah, so she still has the ability to heal, and she's a disciple of life, so she gets like additional healing. Alrighty, girly.
Let's spill some blood.
Yes, let's.
Over here.
Put him up. In position.
Grand Slam, 23 to 36 damage. So good. 60, 75, yeah. Resistance to all damage. Maybe I'll use that during the end fight. Probably.
Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Love it. Okay. Is she a hypnotist? Missed both times. She doesn't even have that high of an AC.
Ready for another round?
I don't want to waste the Grand Slam. Thank you, Griffin.
Can't give up. Take you.
Where do I go from here? Can't slow down.
Reach that far. Scorching Ray can though. Oh man, I feel overpowered.
bear.
I miss this. Outmaneuver them.
I guess since she's a caster of illusion, maybe I should have had her disguise herself. No, it doesn't seem like that's in her list of spells. Do we have any?
Let's get on with it.
Disguise. Speak the dead, remove curse.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'd love to, thanks.
What a day.
Person. Oh, yes. Can I give that to her?
Don't touch me.
I can't give it to her. Okay. Well, seems like I can't disguise her. Well, okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. No traps, please.
Apologies, sirs. These people have been wrongfully imprisoned.
At the ready. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
And open his too. Might as well. Make a run for it, sir.
Oh, for Balduran's sake, leave her.
Okay. Sure, if you want to stay in the cell. He's been sleeping. Good job. We're gonna close the doors. And just gonna go.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience
and tell
chamber.
me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't believe glazed that pizza. It wasn't even hurt.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Where should I take her? Hang on. Free Counsellor Florrick. Counsellor Florrick is soon executed if we want her help. She needs an escape route. Okay. Should I just go to my camp?
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out of Worm's Rock.
Nothing hurts anymore. Don't waste a step.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
This is far enough.
Okay.
The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
I like how she's talking to Astarion.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
All right, girly.
Still alive, so that's progress. Should mind my step.
Apparently, no one is fighting us.
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
They're harmless.
Must be
Mizora, what are you doing here?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
All right. We will go grab him.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Why did you assume I was the master? Yenna. And grub. Well, Astarion, I don't really know. How to help you.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days.
Oh.
I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells. A pulse-spawn. Probably
How do
more
you think I feel about
Baldurian
it?
parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show. You should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family?
No.
Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
The pit, definitely the pit.
You know, though I don't look a day over 100, I was alive in Baldur's Gate when the Balspawn first arose.
Oh.
I was barely aware of it, locked in the kennels as a young spawn. Rather thrilling. I get to watch the bloodshed firsthand. I felt very unfashionable missing out last time.
You know, I don't want to leave Karlach behind, but I feel like I need to bring Will on this. But also, Karlach
Raphael must be raging we didn't take his deal. Look at... Did you hear what he said? The hammer's in his house of hope. If we wanted, we could steal it right out from under his nose. Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by especially lethal means.
True. Do we need the hammer?
Maybe not. I wouldn't exactly relish heading into a devil's lair looking for it. But if you think it'll help us stop the Netherbrain, I'll do anything.
No. Thank you, Karlach.
We would need to find a diabolist. One worth their salt should be able to get us into that devil's lair. One last trip to Avernus. At least it'd be for a good reason, right?
True. Might help your engine issue.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same. You are so much more than your parents. You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. You are my friend, and you get to choose your destiny. Choose well, all right? Please.
No. I love you so much. So sweet. You have business with Gortash too, so I'm not going to leave you behind. I'm actually going to leave Astarion here.
Useful as the hammer would have been, once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of worried about.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
We do, but you need to stay here.
Guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I'm sure. Please put on a mud mask for me.
Raphael thought he could outsmart us, but there are other ways to get the Orphic hammer. Guaranteed. We know he keeps it in the House of Hope. If we can find a diabolist, they could help us make our way in.
Yes, but I don't think I want that. I don't think I want that.
Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
Thank you.
That's the spirit.
I gotta get you a nicer outfit, though.
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Me neither, girly.
I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps. From what little I can recall hearing of Baal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence. Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to. Of course. Honestly, my heart's racing. The end's close. My parents are close. I just know it. Thank you. I'm not sure I would have ever made it this far without you.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Oh yeah, I forgot we need to find the other 2 wherever they are. I mean, obviously, we have an idea of where Baal is. But Bane, I don't believe we have any leads yet.
Lord Gortash
What's next?
Sharp as ever.
Forgot he had the torso on him. Wow. So handsome.
Can't give up now. On my way.
On the way. She said they're up in the tower. The audience hall is to go speak
Lord
with
Gortash is expecting you. Chamber.
Right. Let's save first. Don't know what to expect in there. I've tried to get as few spoilers as possible. Oh, hello.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash.
I know, girly.
This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
This is why I brought both of you. I don't want to intimidate her.
Fine. I'll wait for now. But that prick Gortash is going to pay.
Trust me, it will definitely
Please,
happen.
come forward. What a surprise this is. My favorite assassin, back from their bloody disgrace, joined with my old bodyguard. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlach traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think.
Oh?
You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
It seems so.
In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf. But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Should I say that? Is that a good thing to say? I don't want to upset Karlach.
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketherick fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketherick gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
That is true.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
It's a +3. Nice.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you.
I'll think about it.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
I know,
The
girl.
faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it?
No.
A shame. It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Oh boy.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
Can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working.
Yep.
I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
I'm sorry, really.
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe Maybe he can see reason.
Okay.
Come on.
Very well.
And the Fist must unite under one authority. Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Florrick chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Florrick's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
It's only a 2.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
The true Ravengard is still clinging on somewhere in that mine. It might not be too late for him.
Have we finished then?
Okay, well, I think this is a good place to stop our recording. Oh wait, I'll talk to Will first.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Okay. Alright, and with that, I think we will end this recording right here. And when we return, who knows?
Enemies within?